Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, students. This is a paper, October 2025, 42 variant, and complete paper 4 with calculator version. Okay, so let's start. Question number 1. Diagram. Write the ratio 60 grams and 3 kilograms in the form of this. Important part, students, which we have, he has given grams and kilograms. We need any one, either kilograms or grams. So I will convert 60 gram as it is and 30 into 1,000, so 3,000 kilograms. But I'm looking for 1 here. So it means divide whole equation with 60. So divide by 60, if I divide 60 here, and like this, I can show you 60 by 60 and 3,000 by 60. So this cancel out and 0 cancel, and here I got a 50. So 1:50 is our required answer. Question number 2, solve for x. So first of all, I'll bring 17 on the right hand side. 8x equal to 27 minus 17. We got 8x is equals to 10. And then this 8 will divide and we have to simplify. Table of 2. So 2 5s are 10 and 2 4s are 8. Okay, I hope so the point is clear. We can leave it here, or we can write in fraction form. Okay. And sorry, this is a plus sign. This is a plus. Okay. So we have to add. So we got a 4 and 44. So 44 and divide by 8. So I hope so the idea is clear, and we're getting here 11 by 2. You can leave it here 11 by 2 or write in fraction form. Okay, both are correct. Question number 3. Write the rotational symmetry of regular decagon. Decagon means 10 sides. So if we have a triangle, it has 3 line symmetry, you can see from here. If we have a 4-side figure, it means square shape, it has 4. So if we have talk about decagon, so it has a 10. I think point is very clear. So it has 10 line rotational symmetry. So this idea is very clear. Question number 4. P makes cards. He makes cards or 9 cards for every 20 minutes. And right number of cards, he makes in 8 hours. So first of all, 8 hours multiplied by 60. We want to convert into minutes, so 480. And now write 2 titles here, cards, and here minutes. 9 cards in 20 minutes. Then we can want to know that how many cards in 480. So cross multiply. So x multiply with the 20 times 2x equal to 9 times 480. And 20 will divide, so 9 into 480 over 20. So this 0 cancel out, and 224 times. And rest you know. So 24 times 9, it is giving us 216. So 216 cards are there. Part number next, B, same question. Each card costing 12 cents to make. Pedro sells each card for 50 cents. So cost is the cost actually is, if you see the cost is 12 cents. And so how much profit we can see from here and profit. So profit is 50 because selling point at this one, and we are getting here 38 cents. So now we write here percentage profit and percentage, and writing here cents. So we can, the cost is always take 100%. So cost is always 100%. So 12 cents is equals to 100, and 38 cents equals to how much? Cross multiply. So x is equals to 38. So basically the x times to 12 and 38 into 100. 38 into 100 and divide by 12. So I think the point is very clear, students, and we are getting it 316 0.7 percentage. But we have to round 3SF, so we have to round right as a we don't want. So answers turned with 317%. Because every answer we have to write 3SF. Question number 5. Can make buying a phone on website, the price of this is 930.53 yuan. So yuan 953, and a different website is $1.41. And conversion rate given. We have to find out the difference between them, but in dollars, it means I have to convert this yuan. So first of all, write two titles and yuan and dollars. 1 yuan is equal to $0.152. And 930.53 yuan is equal to how many dollars? This multiply and this multiply. So D times to 1 and 953 times 2 is 0.15. Now, students, if you multiply 953 times 2, 0.152, so it is giving us 144.856. And we have find difference. So what is the difference coming? Difference 141 is that, and sorry, 144.856, and the other value is 141. So if I subtract, students, so 141 subtract, so answer is coming with us 3.856. And 3.856, and we have to write again 3SF, okay, students? Okay, and we need, and we don't want 3.86. Okay, let's go for question number 6. One morning, a dentist has an appointment of 10 patients. Stem leaf diagram shows the waiting time for the 8. It means these are 8 mentioned here. All right, it means 2 are missing. And key is given. How we read this one, student, how to read this one? So 0 before 1 later. So there's a 1. And how to read this 10, this 21. And when would he mentioned here? So time of 2 other patient peak, you are not shown in stem leaf diagram. And mean time of the all 10 is 16. Clear. So range of 26 is 26. For range formula, students, range formula is right now is highest value, which is a 25 minus this is a 1. So we are getting 24 range. But according to question, he said 26 range. It means there is a one more value is there, which we can consider here. And that is only possible if I consider I need to make it 24. So I'd make it 25. Why 25? And means I will write 5 here only. No, we have to make it because we need a difference of what? 6, 26. So it's 7 minus 1. We must need 7 here. And that is why 27 minus 1, we must get 26. So the new value is very clear, and that is P takes longer than Q. So P is bigger value. P is bigger value than Q. So P, this is a P. Okay, let's decide the other value. So we got the value as 27. So one value we're getting here, 27. We can see 2 from here and 7 from here. I found by the help of the range. So 27 is one value. Now mean is 16 of all values. So I have to add them all and look at now. What is the mean formula, students? The mean formula basically is sum of the values divided by number of values, divided by number of values. Okay, so let's see how we can get it, students. Mean is 16 given by him. So I'm writing here 16. And number of values are naturally are 10. Now sum of values. So this is 1, there's a 4. I'm adding all. This is a 10, 12, and 19. And how do you consider this one? 21 plus 25 plus 25 and plus 27 and plus X. yx because one value is missing. I'm not sure which one. So now if I add the all values, check it, 5, 4 plus 1, 5, plus 10, plus 12, plus 19, plus 21, plus 25, plus 25, plus 27. I'm getting here 141 plus x. This 10 multiply with this. So if I subtract students from here, I get 19. So I check again because 160 minus 141. Okay. And so I will check once again the values. Values are correct. So 5 plus 10 plus 12 plus 19 plus 21 plus 25 plus 25 plus 27, 144. So this is 144. Now from 160, if I subtract this number, I get 16. Now first value got 27 and second is because that P is more. So naturally it's a P value. So we can say that. So P value is 27 and Q value is 16. I hope so. The concept of the question is very clear. Question number 7, students, we have now the parallelogram has the same perimeter as a circle with radius 4. It means I have a radius, a circle of the 4 radius, and so means both parameters are equals to each other. So what is the perimeter of the parallelogram? Because this is x, this is also x. This is 6.51, this is 6.5. So just like a rectangle. So what is the rectangle perimeter? We just add 2 length plus 2 width, or so 2 times 2 length plus width, same thing. And what is this circumference or perimeter of circles? 2 pi r. I plug in the values. Length is 6.51 and width is x. And here 2 into pi into r. There's a 4 from both sides because these 2 will divide and cancel out. I can cancel this way. So here I got 6.51. 6.51 plus x equals to 4 pi. Now student, this 4 pi and minus 6.51. So now rest part is typing in calculator. And if I type in, I'm getting here, students, x is equals to 6.056. But he said 2 dp. So I'm looking for 1 dp, second dp, third dp. I don't want. Add when I add, because rule is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We never add. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. We always add. So the 6, so we must add. The answer is 6.06. So proved. So next part. He's saying the total cost of the tiling. So floor of the room is shape of parallelogram, and cost of 18 per square meter is given. And we need to find total cost. But first of all, we need to first area. How to get area of the parallelogram? We have 2 formula, students, of parallelogram. It depends upon the parameters. This is called base and this is called height. So what is the area in this option? Base into height. Second option, if we have given this given and this given and angle given, then formula AB sine theta. So I will use a lower one. So what is AB sine theta? AB sine theta. A is what? 6.51. B is what? 6.06. And theta is what, students? Theta basically add these 2 angles. So 90 plus 36. So 90 plus 36. So you type all together, you will get the area. So 6.51 into 6.06 into sine of 90 plus 36. It is so clear. And we are getting here area 31.916205. This area we have it. But he said the cost of 1 meter square is this one. So this meter square, I got it. So it means simply multiply. So total cost is simple. The same money amount, 31.916205 times to 18. And when I multiply 18, students, So answer is 574.49. But we have a three asset criteria. We need, we don't want. We will not add in this option. So answer is turned to be $574. Some students first they round, they add this and then add this wrong. We should not add that way. I hope so the point is clear. Question number 8, students, we have first part we have question 8 is translate trying shape A. We have to shape A by 1, 7. This is basically x-axis, this is y-axis. XY means we are going 1 unit rightwards. Y negative means we have to move 7 units downwards. So we can start from point to point or directly hold point to point. 1 right side and 7 down. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I hope so clear. Now count from here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What about this side? Same. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And last point here. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I think idea is very clear, students. This is done, students. Now we can go for next part. Next part is we have to shape a reflect in this line. What is the line making technique? Very best way is take two numbers and best number 1 is x0. So x0 and take any other number of x. For example, I take 2. When I plug in 0 in the place of x, so y value will become 1. When I plug in 2 in the place of x, 2 plus 1 will give us 3. x0, y1 is here. X is 2, y3, 2 and 3 here. Because my object is this, so no need to make a full long line. Okay, wait a minute, students. Some students make full line. No need. This much line is required, enough. Logic, because I have to reflect. Some people think reflection comes here. Not at all. We have to count perpendicularly. So look, 1 box, 2 box, and 3 box. Check again. 1, 2, and 3. Where's image, students? So 1, 2, and 3. I think idea is clear. So this we have a point. What about this point? Count same way. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. What about this, students? 1, 2, 3, 4, and half. Half 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last point left, students, which is this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So A onto B. This is shifting here. Now, question comes, where is the center? We can do 2 ways. So we are discussing now B, but basically A onto B. Okay, students, A onto B. So A onto B, here to there. Okay, and is rotation. So 1 mark for writing the name rotation. And second is a center. And center I must write. Okay, and then I'm writing the clockwise or anti-clock. Naturally, this to this, but it depends upon center. Center is where, let's try to find it. And center, what is my observation? -2 and 6 is a center. You may ask reason, because if I check it, this 2 box and 1, 2 box and 1, 2 box and 1. You see, students, and what is angle from here to there is anti-clockwise 90 degree. Anti-clockwise 90 degree. So it means not even that. For example, consider this. 1 and 2 box 1 and 2 box, and 1 and 2 box, and again 90 degree. So I can't show the tracing paper, but anyway, it means this is a 90 degree anti-clockwise. Center is -2 and 6. So this is a clear anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise. So this part is very clear. And let's go for next. Question number 9, students, we have, what is the question? We have speed time given. Okay, we have to find a car journey, and total distance traveled is 25 minutes. Okay, in the 25 minutes, we have to convert. But first, we have discussed the rules. Rules are number 1. So gradient of each line representing acceleration. Rule number 2, the area under lines representing distance. So student, let's try to do it. But first part, we have to check every time, is this units and this unit same or different? Because look at here, hours we have, here minutes we have. So they are not same. First of all, how we can make them same? Two choices depend upon the answer. Kilometers. So better to don't convert that one. So convert this one. So how to convert minute to hours? Minute to hours, whenever convert, divide by 60. So every value along x-axis, I divide by 60. For example, this 15 over 60. If I convert it, and what I will get? So 15 divided by 60 is coming with me 104. And 25 divided by 60, if I divide it, 25 divided by 60 is giving 5 over 12. Now we can continue. But thing is that this is a trapezium shape and this is a triangle shape. When you talk about trapezium shape, students, so what two sides are parallel? These two sides are parallel. So this gap is 60, so I'm writing here 60. So A is equals to 60. And this gap is 80, you know it very well, 80. And this is called height, and height is equals to not 15, 1 upon 4. And now I'm finding it. Area formula half into H into A plus B. H is 104 and A is 60, and that is 80. Clear. Now triangle area. So gap is this and height is this. Half into base into height. So base, we have to subtract 5 over 12 minus 104, and height is 80. I think this part is very clear. Okay, students, now I'm going to finalize it. And what is coming in the fraction form, students? You can check in calculator. So 40 times in the bracket 5 divided by 12 and minus 1 divided by 4. And I'm getting here 20 by 3. And finally, I'm writing this is a 1 over 8 into 140 and plus 20 over 3. So 140 divided by 8. And my answer is coming with me is 24.16667. But we need 3 SF students. So what is the answer finally? So 24.2 kilometers. Next part. Next part of the same question is, question number 10. Question is over, number 10. He's saying find nth term of each sequence. So first of all, check it. If I subtract second minus this one, I mean this one. So 9 minus 17, I think is very clear, -8. What about this? 1 minus 9 is giving us -8. So this term minus the previous term, I'm getting -8. So it means every term we're getting -8. And we have a formula for it. So what is the formula for it? Tn equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A is called first term, students. I'm copying 17 here. N leave as it is, and common difference is 9 minus 17, or 1 minus 9, got a -8. I'm writing here -8. So student, just simple now algebra. We got a 17, -8 multiply with this, -8n and plus 8. And I'm getting finally 25 minus 8n. So nth term, I got it. Question number 10b part. Okay, student, first this difference. What is this? I get a 12 minus 3, 9. And what about this? I'm getting here 7 to 5 and 15 gap. What is this, students? So 48 minus 27, we are getting 21. What is next one? 75 minus 48, we're getting 27. So student, not like the above question, the differences are not same. This is called first order, first order, okay, one degree order one, okay, and that is why we got an n2 power 1 answer. You can see n and power 1. But now first term is not matched. Let me check second difference layer. So 15 minus 9, I got a 6. 20 minus 1, 21 minus 15, 6. 6. Now this is called n to power 2 degree equation, because second layer the difference is same. So what we have to answer, n square power. Two for techniques, we have one longer way and one shorter way. Longer way, I'm writing first of all a plus n minus 1 into d1 plus d2 over 2, d2 over 2 in the bracket n minus 1 into n minus 2. This formula. What is the d1 is called first difference. What is d2 is called second difference. So and first term is remain same, 3 will not change at all. So I'm writing now this way, and I'm n minus 1 into d1 is a 9, and here 6. Here I'm multiplying n into n square, negative 2n, negative n plus 2. So students, this 9 multiply inside, 9n and minus 9, and here 3 outside. Here I got n squared minus 3n and plus 2. Now students, 3 minus 6, we got a negative, so 9n minus 6. How these two numbers? And 3 multiply inside a bracket, minus 9n and plus 3, 2s are 6. 6 cancel out, and 9n cancel out. I got 3 and 2 power 2. So I got this formula. Second technique. If you want to learn a shortcut technique, what is shortcut technique? Though I think so. What is my preference? I prefer to this formula because 2 marks minimum. Second technique, you just write first of all n to power 2 and check it. Sometime we have to test. We plug in some number here and a power take and plus 1. Sometime check it with a minus 1. Sometime check it plus 2, negative 2. Or sometime it is by multiplying only number 2 multiplying, or sometimes 3. So every time we start with the n square. I hope so. The point is very clear. So this is our final answer. I hope so. Question number 10 is confirmed. Question number 11, students, we have, and the topic is graph functions. So we have to plug in these values, this one in the place of each. Be careful, students, while plug in. We have to put in brackets, okay? Otherwise, chance of mistake. Not here, but especially when even powers. Even powers means when powers 2 or 4 like that. So here, not a big problem. And if we check it, okay. So negative 1.5 power 3 and positive 3 and positive 3. We are getting first value 2.625. After rounding, we are getting 2.63. And next value, if we check it, with the positive 1.5, we plug in there, we are getting here 3.38. Now, students, we are going to draw. Okay, what is the drawing technique? First of all, you must decide a scale. What is the formula of scale, students? Scale formula is value divided by number of boxes. So, for example, what is value? 1 goes up and 10 goes down. So, mean along y-axis 1 equal to 0.1. But here, 1 divided by 20 boxes. So 20, 1 by 20. So we get a 1 box is 0.05. And 2 boxes is 0.1. So it means if I ask, what is this? 0.05. And what is this? 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. This is a very, very important thing we have to keep in our eye, in our observation. So let's see now how student we can do it. Let's start. First value, negative 2, negative 1. X is negative 2, which is here, and y is negative 1. Let me check. Yes. So this is a value I get at a corner. I guess after this, next number is negative 1.5 and 2.63. 2.63. Negative 1.5 is here, and 2.63 where? 2.63, 2.63. So it means coming from here and 2.63. 2.6 is here and slightly up. So it means somewhere here. I think point is very clear. Let me make a 2.6, 2.5, 2. Yeah, correct. Okay. I hope so. Idea is clear. Okay, this is done, student. Next point. Next point is if you look at negative 1, 4, negative 1, 4, negative 1 from here and 4 from here. So I'm getting here. After this, next negative 0.5, 3.88, 3.88, close to 3.9, you can say. Negative 0.5 and 3.9, we can say 3.88. 3.88 or 3.9 is 9 is here, slightly below. Okay, this is done as well. And now let's talk x0, y3. x0, y3 is here. And after this, x is 0.5 and 2.13. 2.13. This is 2.13. So 2.1 and 3, slightly above. This is 0.5. Next point, students, we have take 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. X is 1, y is 2. X is 1, y 2. So this point. And after this, 1.5 and 3.38 is approximately 3.4. So 1.5 and 3.4. 1.5 is here and 3.4 is here. 3.4, slightly below 3.4. Let me check. 1, 2, 3. Yes, correct. Okay. Now then 2, 7. 2, 7. X is 2, y 7. X is 2, y 7. So we can take the top point here. So this point. And before we start, I just tell you, whenever power 3 comes, x to power 3, we have a 2 turning points. We have this kind of graph. One turn and second turn. So the same graph is about to come. So do it very carefully. Don't join directly like this. It's a wrong approach. So don't join directly. Okay. So how to do it? So first of all, I will join this point. It's done. And this. And now I hope so clear, students. Okay, and now joining the top point. I hope so, students, you understood very well. Okay. Okay, this part is clear. And now go to next page. Next page, what we have. Question is by suitable straight line we'll draw and we have to solve this equation. But for that reason, we have to go back and copy this equation. Equation is what, students? We have y is equals to x to power 3 negative 2x and plus 3. This equation I'm shifting on another page. Okay, so when I write it now here, students, so let's see how we can solve. Okay, keep our eye here, but this x cube same, so I will copy. Is this same? Not at all. So do one thing. This is extra. Bring on the other side. Is this same? Not at all. Bring 1 on the other side. So I'm getting here 2.5x and plus minus 1. This is done. Now, student, this is we have one match, but these two values not match. So what I'm going to do, listen carefully, students. I copied and I copied. Now, student, these two values, I will write it here and here, balanced. So I'm negative 2x plus 3 here and negative 2x plus 3 on the other side. So this is basically I have adding both sides, but this completely equals to this match is equal to y. And this solve, I got a 0.5x. and this solve, I got a positive 2. So I think you understood very well how I got this equation. And out of 4, 2 marks for making this equation. And now, or you can say 1 mark equation and 1 mark for each number. How to make it? A table, or half mark for the numbers. Okay, it depends upon the answer. I think 2 marks for the marks for the numbers. Anyway, now I'll make a table of 2 numbers. Ideal number is 0. So when I plug in 0 in the place of this is gone, and 2 is coming down. I can plug in any number, but go back on diagram and check it. So I will take any 2 number from -2 to +2, any number. Okay, I can take 1 also, no problem at all. When I take a 1 student in the place of x, 1.5 and 2, I got a 3.5. So this table, I'm going to shift on the next page. The previous page, I'm shifting here, and I am pasting here. Okay, student, let's start. So I'm doing in a black color. X0, Y2 is here. Or I do a different color, green, 3.5, 3.5 here. Now, student, I'm taking a scale and joining them. I hope so your student understood very well. Now I put arrows on both corners. Now it cut the curve 3 points. First cutting the point, check it here. It's cutting sharp at -2. So 1 number I'm writing here -2. 1 intersecting point is almost here. If I check it, this becomes 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, because 2 boxes is 0.1. So 0.3, 0.3. And last number is here, students. It is not in the exactly in the middle somewhere. So this is a little difficult to find, but anyway, I make it. Here. So let's see. 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. 1.7 here and 7.5 is here. 1.7 and 7.5. So approximately we can take because close to 1.75. So we have answer 1.75. I think point is very clear. 1.75. So these 3 numbers I shift on the other page now. Okay. So when I shift it here on top, okay. So I'm pasting here, students. So I think the idea is very clear. And we got a -2 first answer, then 0.3, and then I got a 1.75. These are approximate values. There is a range of the answers, so don't worry about it. Okay, it can be slightly less, even -1.9 or 9.5, no problem at all. But exactly 2 is not possible because that is a cutting there. So we can say this is -1.9 or 9.5, even correct. Okay, no problem at all. So I think this point is clear, and we have done it. Question number 12. We have a question here. Find x value. X value is this. So this double, because why angle? Because we have one property, if you remember, angle at center and angle at circumference. If this angle is 52, so this is double. So 104. So what is angle? Angle at center. Angle at center is twice then angle at circumference. Circumference. Now, student, why? One other property is very important. If you remember that when we have a tangent and we have a triangle, so this angle and this angle are same. If this is 65, this is 65. But problem in this diagram, it means this both is 65. This one, it means we must need to know this k angle, and this k same because this is a radius and this is also radius. If two lengths are equal, so angles will be equal as well. So k plus 104 plus k. I can say O, A, and C triangle. So I can do it easily, students. Okay, I can say K plus K. I can find it now here. K plus K plus 104 equal to 180. I got 2K is equal to 180 minus 104. And after subtract, this is becoming 76. And 76 divided by 2. And when divided by 2, we got a 38. So this is 38. It means this 38. So y plus 38 is basically equal to 65. So y plus 38 is equal to 65. So from 65, I subtract, I get my answer, and that answer is 27. So I hope so the point is very clear. Okay, students, so let's go for next point. Next point, if you look at carefully, next question, sorry, on the next page we have, and that is fractions. Okay, we have to solve this one. But student think that LCM is a product of a number. Not at all. We have to work. And what is common to a table of 2? 2 ones are 2, 2 fours are 8. And then table of M gone, 1, and I got a 4. What is LCM? So LCM is, students, very clear. So product of these three. So I got a 8M LCM. So I'm writing here 8M, students. Is 8M match? So plus 3 copy. But is the 8M match? No. So multiply 4 up and 4 down. So I got a 7 2s are 28. And I'm getting 31 over 8M. And this is our answer. Okay. Next question, number 14. Carlos invests this much money at a rate per this one per compound interest. And what is the investment in the 4 years? So compound interest formula is 1 plus R over 100 to power T. Investment is 24,000. Rate of interest is 3.2, students. And time is of 4 years. It's just a matter of typing in calculator. An answer is coming with us. Is coming 27,223. Okay. Just a weekend. So it is actually after this 2 it is a basically it is a here we have 2.626. Wait a minute, this is a 2. So when we round it, we have to write 3SF. When looking this and this, we don't want. So 2 7 and triple zeros. 2 7 triple zeros. They say okay, the worth after 4 years. Or I think this idea is clear. Next part. So Carlos buys a painting X. So he sells painting. This is a sale price. And profit 34%. So value of the profit. So what is the method, students? So from sale price, if I subtract X, so what is a profit? How to get a profit, students? So profit is equals to basically sale price minus cost price. Sale price of 4870 minus X, because cost price is X. Now, students, I can continue. I'm writing here percentage and I'm writing here dollars. So for your information's cost is always take as 100%. So 100% here X dollar cost. And profit percent 34%, and this is a profit. I'll put them equals to each other. So 34 here and 40870 minus X. Cross multiply. So 34 times 2x and 100 times 2 multiply 40870 minus X. So this is a 34x, students. 100 multiply inside 40870 and 2 more zeros. 100x. 100x will go on this side. So it will turn to be 34x plus 100x equals to 40870 and 2 more zeros. This become 134x. 4087 and triple zeros. If I divide this, students, so 4087 and it's for and triple zero. divided by 134. So I'm getting here 30500. It means it's a cost price. So it is cost price $30500. But he said, no, give me the value of profit. So it means from sale price, subtract this. So profit, even you can see in the formula top. So it's cost price is, what is the profit? So 40870 subtract 30500. So students, when I subtract 40 and 870, I'm getting $10,370. So let's go for next question, students. C buys a car with a worth is this, and this decreases exponentially. Exponential decrease also compound interest. Let me tell you, student, decrease exponentially or increase exponentially. Both are compound interest. And 23% per year. Find the formula for V dollar at the end of the n years. So formula is same, but this time I'll put minus here. So okay, students, now this is A, and we are looking for the investment 3200 and 32,500, and one rate of interest 23 over 100, and AN. I just simply, he said formula. So here I'm writing V because he said the formula for the V, and 32500 in 2 times. If you subtract this one, you get a 0.77 power n, and this is my final answer. I hope so point is clear, student. Let's go for question number 15. Question number 15 is trigonometry topic. BC length we're looking for. But free is the first question. ABC is a quadrilateral shape. B is a straight line. Okay, this is clear. Okay. And we're looking for the BC. Where's BC, student? This is the BC. First of all, we draw this diagram and below down, bring down. So this diagram, I make it here, and now you can focus easily 112 and 300. And here I got a 140. Do we have 90 degree? No. So 90 degree, no. So no hypotenuse, no Pythagoras theorem, no SOHCAHTOA. Any pair given, pair means angle and side. Here side is angle given, but side is not given. Here side given, angle not given. Here side given, angle not. So pair not given, sine rule gone. No cosine rule. How to get cosine rule? Let's try. So this is a small d because in front of capital D is small d. This is small b and this is small c. Formula is d to power 2 equal to c to power 2 plus b to power 2 negative 2c and b into cos of capital D. Plug in the values, students. So 300 square plus 112 square negative 2 into 300 into 112 into cos of 140. And best idea, students, type whole thing in calculator without any break, without any bracket. So no need anything, just a plug in directly. And we are getting here 154022.1866. If I take root of this, students, so I'm getting the answer is coming with me 392, 392.45. But rounding 3SF, I got 392. I hope so. The point is very clear. Next part, angle DBC. Where's the B, middle letter DBC? So again, we talk about DBC. This time we are looking for this angle. So now one pair is given, side and angle given, we can use sine rule. So let's try to do it. And sine, what is unknown? This angle unknown. So I'm writing sine capital B divided by small b, which is 112. Sine capital D, which is 140 divided by small d, this is the value of this one. So 392. Okay. So now I'm going to use bring it there. So and then we take a sine inverse of the whole thing. And 112 into sine of 140 over 392. So student, let's try and type in calculator basically 140 and over 392. And if we check it, we are getting the answer is 10.5826. But again, we're looking for 3SF. We don't want. So 10.6 is our final answer. And now last part, the area of the total is a field is this much given. This is a field area 35900. And work our length of shortest distance from D to AB. So D to AB, D to AB, D to AB means student, I will draw a perpendicular. This is my job to find it. And student, this full gap is given. So this diagram, I'm going to make it, and area we have it. Base is this, height is this. I'll use this time another technique. So look at students. So this is a diagram, and this is a height. I'm writing height, and there's 180 full from here till here. The total area of the field is this much given. It means area of the field means, so distance is given here. So it means I can say that total area is 35900 is equal to one triangle, that this one, and the other triangle, and this one. And this is area, we can find it because we're looking for this short distance, so I'll draw a perpendicular. So this is a height, and this is called base. Half into base into height, half into base into height. Base is a 180 and height is a x. And other one, this one, you can go for this A and this B and theta. So 312. 312 into sine of the middle angle, which is 140. Now, students, I will type all values, simplify as maximum. This is 90x. And this is becoming with us 1/2 into 300 into 112 into sine of 140. And I'm getting 10798. It will go and subtract from here. And when I subtract 35900, and I'm getting here 25101.16 and divide by 90. And when divided by 90 students, the height is becoming with us 278.9, so 279, sorry. 279 kilometers. I think the idea is very clear. And this part is also clear. So next question on the next page is number 16. He's saying the histogram is drawn, okay, and show that there are 10 coconuts in the category D. So he given as A, B, C, D. So we have looked the area. For your information, frequency density formula is a frequency by class width, and frequency is also called the area. And we say number of the things is area. He asking for 10 coconuts, so we're looking for the area. It means if multiplied there, so I can say that frequency density formula is frequency over class width. It multiplies there, so frequency formula become frequency density into class width. Frequency density is height, and that is, you can see from here, is a 2 box below, check it. But first of all, 50, what is the formula of the value? Value by number of boxes. So 1 unit 5. So there's a 5. 1 unit is a 5. And so what is this? So 5, it is 10, there's 20. I think this 10, and there's a 40, and there's a 30. It means, but I'm looking for is a 40. So this is a 40. The height is frequency is a 40, and class width, the gap is this. So you see that this is a 1, 2.1. So we can say here 0.1, 0.25, because 0.1, 0.2, 0.25. As I said before, this is a 0.25 students. So if we multiply and not divide, so we are getting 10 proof. This part B, we have 2 of the coconuts from the country C and D are chosen. So we have to consider C and D. This is 10 already, we know it, but we want to find how many coconuts in this. So same formula, student, I will do for C country. So formula, as I said before, frequency is equals to frequency density multiplied by class width. Short story, I'm looking the area of this column. And what is our frequency? How to find frequency? This gap is 0.1, and this gap is this 4 boxes, so 60 and 70, 170. So 170 into 0.1, and we're getting 17. So 17 comes from here. So now what is the probability formula, students? So first, he said both coconuts. So first coconut I will take, and total, what is the formula? So because he said both coconuts from country D, sorry, yeah, category D. Category D, so it means that 10 keep it up by total down, and total is this is, if you add them, 27 comes down. If one coconut taken out, so 9 over 26. And that's it. If we solve it, and our answer is coming from here. If you check in calculator, 5 over 39. Next question, you're asking mean and how to get mean, students. So we will make a table, or okay, and formula is mean is because this frequency we know, this we know, these two frequencies we don't know. We have to find this frequency. Same story. What is frequency here, student? This is a 0.2 gap here, and there's a 30. So if we multiply them, so students, 30 times 2.2. So if we check it, 30 times 2.2, so we are getting frequency 6 here. So we're getting 6 frequency. What about this, students? Column number B. So this is a 10. So this is a 10. So, sorry, 100. 100 times to this gap is how much? So 0.1 and 5. So 0.15. So 0.15. So it means 100 times 2.15 is naturally 15. So we get a 15 from here. Now, students, frequencies are very clear, and this frequency is 17 and 10. So we have all frequency, students. Now I can do it easily, but we have to bound to table making. What are table techniques, students? So let's have a look now. I'm going to make here, 1 minute. I take a scale better. Okay, this is a one column, second column, and third column. So check it, students, how we can do it. So first column we can say here is X values was called masses. So masses here, mass in kilogram, and starting from 0.9 ending 1.1. So 0.9 till 1.1. Second column, 1.1, 1.1 till 1.25. Third column, so 1.25 till 1.3. Last column, 1.3 till 1.6. Now I'm writing X. X is what is frequencies. So 6, 15, 17, and 10. Next is, sorry to say, this frequency. It's not X, this frequency. Now, how to get X to an average of these classes? How to find, add them, divide by 2. If we add them, we got 1.1 and plus 0.9 is giving us 2. Divide by 1, I got a 1. So add them, divide by 2. So it means 1.1 plus 1.25, and that answer divided by 2, and we are getting 1.175. So 1.175, sorry, 1.175. How to find average of these numbers, students? So 1.25 plus 1.3, and that answer divided by 2. And we are getting this as 1.275. Let me recheck once again, 1.25 and 1.3, correct, okay. So this idea is clear. Last one, 1.3 plus 1.6, and what answer comes divided by 2, and we are getting 1.45. And just to see once again, finally, sorry, this is not 1.3, sorry, student, is 1.35. This mistake, I'm going to make correction, and this is a 1.35. And here also 1.35. Then is a little bit changed. Now I'm finding again 1.25 plus 1.35 and divide by 2. We are getting 1.3 here. And the last one, if we add them, we got a 1.475. Now, student, what is the mean formula? Mean formula, you know, sigma fx over sigma f. Sigma fx means multiply, 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 and add them. So 6 ones are 6. So multiply them. So I'm getting 15 times 2, 1.175. It is giving us 17.625 plus. And next one is 17 times 2, 1.3. It is giving 22.1. Last one, students, 10 times 2. So giving us 14.75. And divided by total values, you know, if you add all frequencies, so it is a very clear total value is 6 plus 15, 6 plus 15 plus 17 and plus 10. And we are getting 48. And if we check it now, we have to just type in calculator 17.625 plus 22.1 plus 14.75 and divided by 48. And student, the answer is becoming with us 1.2598. After rounding 3s up, I'm looking for, so it become 1.26. I hope so. The concept of question is clear. Let's go for next question. Next question is saying expand. Expanding, you can choice. You multiply them, and after that, so no problem. I'm doing the same thing. So attentive, please. So x time to this, I'm getting 2x to power 2. X time to this, I'm getting 3x. And this into this, negative 4x. And here, negative 6. This is the first part done. So simplify first, students. So these two values is giving negative x and negative 6. And now this multiplies, student, I'm getting 2x to power 3. And here I'm getting plus 8x to power 2. And here I'm getting negative x squared, negative 4x. And now 6 multiplying both values. Final form is this. These two values will give us plus 7x to power 2 and negative 10x. And negative 24. I hope so. Question number 17 is also over. Question number 18 we now have. We have 18 now, AB to find it. How to get AB? So simple path of AB is A to O, O to B. So I'm writing here A to O plus O to B. And going backwards, so negative A. So I'm writing here negative A and plus B. So this AB is done. Now he said M is midpoint of OC. So where's midpoint? Here, midpoint. Okay. And now further part, what is saying here? This is M. Okay. And he's asking AM. So what's the path of writing AM? So AM path is so simple. A to O and O to M. A to O and O to M. So let's see how we can get it. So A to O is negative A. But thing is O to M. How to get OM, students? OM is a half of OC. Now only thing is OC left. If I get OC question, inshallah over. But we have given mention here OC. How to get OC, students? So OC is not a hard job for us. So I can go for and we have given the ratio also OA and CB. Okay, students, OA and CB. So OA is this and CB is this. If I do like this, so first of all, student, this I bring it down and I'm writing here V for vector, R for ratio. And OA is a 4 ratio, OA. I'm writing OA is 4 ratio and CB is 3 ratio. And CB is 3 ratio, cross multiply. So I can say here 4 times to CB is equal to 3 times to OA. But OA is basically small a. And 4 divides down, 4 divides down. When 4 divides down, students, it is turned to be 3 over 4 times to small a. So it means this is, I'm writing now here 3 over 4a. Sorry, students, just wait. There's a problem of pen 3 over 4a. Now, student, I'm looking for OC. What is OC path? OC path is O to A, O to A plus A to B, and after that, plus B to C. O to A is small a, AB, I just got it now here. I'm writing negative A plus B, and BC I have negative 3 over A. It's cancel out, and I got OC is this answer. Now this value, what is C value? So negative A plus half times 2. So half times 2B minus 3 over 4 times 2A. I'm going to simplify, students. Negative A plus half B and negative 3 over 8A. So these A values I'm writing together. What is LCM, student? 8. 8 multiply 8A and negative 3A plus half B. And we are getting negative 11 over 8A and plus half B. I hope so the point is very clear. So we have done this question. Let's go for next. Next question is solve the simultaneously. This y value I can plug in it here, or this y I can plug in it there. So 3x to power 2 negative 7x negative 6 equal to 5 minus 2x. I'll bring all values left side. This will go here. And negative 7, I got a negative 5x. This comes here, negative 11x. So student, we have mentioned 2 dp, so we have to apply quadratic formula. A value is 3 and B value is negative 5 and C value is negative 11. So we are going to apply quadratic formula, students. Okay, so B squared minus 4A into C over 2A. Okay, I'm going to apply, students. So this, if you check it in calculator, and this value will become in third form, and the answer is 25 plus 4 into 3 into 11. So I'm getting 39 point this one. So if I think we can go for okay, so the value inside brackets 25 plus 4 into 3 into 11, so 157. So 157 coming inside the root over 6. So now, students, I can check it. If I check it, 5 plus root 157 and divide by 6, we are getting first answer 2.92. And 2.92, and second value I'm getting here 5 minus root of 157 and divide by 6. And that answer is coming negative 1.25. And students, both value going to plug in this 5 minus 2x, 5 minus 2x, 5 minus 2x. So when I'm going to plug in here, students, so it means y equal to 5 minus 2 times 2.92. Same here, 5 minus 2 times negative 1.25. And we are getting two values of y. One value of y is coming with us negative 0.84. And here I'm getting 7.51. So we got a two pairs, students, this x and this y. I'm getting 2.92 and negative 0.84, negative 1.25 and 7.51. Question number 20, students, we have mass is 4810, nearest 10 kilogram, correct 2. It means absolute error is 10 divided by 2 plus and minus 5 kilograms, sorry, grams. But density he has given 1 dp. So absolute error for density is 0.1 divided by 2, so 0.05. So now he's asking lower bound of the volume. Formula is very clear. Density is equals to mass over volume. If I multiply there, density into volume is equals to mass. If I divide density under it, so it will come this form. If I'm looking for the lower bound, what is the formula, students? Lower bound of the volume basically is equals to lower bound of the mass divided by upper bound of the density. Okay, so this is a formula, this whatever, this is the same while dividing only, and this will be opposite. So lower bound of the mass is what? This subtract from here. So 4810 minus 5, and upper bound of density means 7.7 plus this. 7.7 plus 0.5. So this is the way to get the answer. And now we can go on our calculator we have here. Okay. All right. So have a look now. What the numbers we have. So 4815. Okay, 481. So this is turned to be naturally 4805. And here I'm getting 7.75. If I divide that, okay, you can see. So so I'm dividing 4805 divided by 7.75, and we are getting 620. I hope so. Point is very clear. And let's talk about the second question. Number 21. Last question, I mean, y inversely proportional to this. So this is called, if you can see, this is called directly proportional. But if we bring in denominator, you can see if we bring in denominator means it comes down and we write here 1. It is called inversely proportional, and we always get a k here. Now students plug in this pair y8 and x is, so I'm writing here y8 and x is equal to 3.5. So y8 here 3.5. So it's become 5.5 multiplied there. So 5.5 power 2 multiplied. So in this way, we can get k value easily. Okay. Now I'm going to find the k value. And what is the k value? You can know that 8 times 2, 5.5 square. So it's giving us 242. So 242 students. So this value, I'm bound to plug in it back here. So y is equals to 242 over x plus 2 whole square. So I got it, this one done. Now he's asking further. We have another formula given. And line number 2, w is proportional to x. This is called directly proportional to x or proportional to x. K1 comes here because K used already. And now students, I'm plugging these pairs, the value of W and 9. So W value is 15 and X value is 90. So when I plug in 15, sorry to say this is not this Y, this is a W basically. W and W. And I'm going to plug in the values 15 equals to and K1 times 290. Okay. This is a clear. And now I'm going to bring this under it. So 15 over 90. And you know it very well, 15 divided by 90 will give in fraction form 1 by 6. So it means K1 becomes 1 over 6. I'm going to plug in back here. So W is equal to 1 over 6 times 2x. What is my job? To find Y in terms of W. X is not required. Can you make X subject? Yes, 6W multiplied there. And this value of X, I'm going to plug in it here. So Y is equal to 242 over 6W plus 2 to power 2. And what he was asking from us, Y in terms of W, and we have done it. And Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, this is over. And the paper is completely done. And best of luck for upcoming exam. And pray for me, students. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.